My child, don't even think to skip this video before its completion. For if you will miss this, you will face trouble. Yes, I know you face a lot of trouble already in your life. But today, let me tell you an internal truth. If you will skip my words frequently and don't share it with others, you will end up facing those trouble alone and without the necessary strength. My child, my words are not simply words. They are breaths of eternal life, gifts of clarity in a world that often feels chaotic and blind. When you listen, truly listen, you do not simply hear. You receive. You receive strength that no trouble can shake. Peace that no fear can destroy and light that pierces the darkest corners of your heart. Do not think that these truths are meant only for you. Each word, each whisper of my voice is a beacon meant to be shared. For when you share, you multiply the light and you carry others out of darkness as well. I know, my child, that sometimes your heart feels heavy. You wonder if your suffering is ever noticed, if your pain is ever understood. I am telling you this. Every tear that falls, every quiet sigh that escapes your lips is seen. I see it. I hold it. I transform it into something more than you can ever imagine. Your troubles are not meant to break you, but to strengthen you, to teach you the depth of resilience that lies within your soul. Do not rush past these words, my child. Do not think that the mundane moments of life or the hurries of your daily routine are more important than the eternal truths I offer. Each second you spend in my presence, in attention to my voice, you are gaining power. You are building an unseen armor that will guard you when storms come, and they will come. But you will not face them without support. I will not let you face them without support if you only listen. You must understand something essential, something that many miss in their frantic search for happiness or security. The world teaches you to look outside for answers, to seek comfort in things that change, in people who falter, in promises that falter. But I am telling you the truest answers, the purest comfort lies within me and therefore within you. You are made to hold my presence, to carry my light, and to let it shine even in the midst of despair. Do not belittle yourself, nor think your smallness makes you unworthy. No, my child, you are worthy because you exist, and you exist because I love you beyond measure. You may think your troubles are alone. You may feel isolated, misunderstood, and weary. But even in your lowest moments, even when hope seems faint, remember this. I am with you. My spirit moves beside you. My love encircles you, and my wisdom guides you even when you cannot see the path. You are never alone, my child. And yet, you must choose to remember this. You must choose to let my words penetrate the walls you build around your heart. Every time you skip my words, every time you put them aside, thinking you know better, you dim your own light. You close yourself off from strength that could lift you, insight that could guide you, and peace that could calm your soul. I do not speak to burden you, but to free you. The freedom I offer is not an ignorance or escape, but an understanding and embracing the truths that are eternal. When you listen fully, when you receive fully, you are transformed. You walk through life not as one who trembles at trouble, but as one who holds my light and therefore needs no fear. My child, there are many paths in this world and many voices. Some will promise you everything and deliver nothing. Some will try to lead you away from truth, and some will mislead you out of fear or greed. But my words are steadfast. My words do not shift like wind, nor fade like shadows. When you hold my words, when you treasure them, you hold the guide to safety, to purpose, and to joy that is unending. I see your struggles with relationships, with work, with health, with your own self-doubt. I see the loneliness that silently weighs you down. And I tell you this, my child, these struggles are not punishments, nor are they signs that you are forgotten. Rather, they are callings. Callings to deepen your faith, to trust my presence, to lean on me even when the world seems unkind. The truth you must carry with you is this. No trouble is ever stronger than the strength I give. And that strength is yours to receive. Not if you wait, but if you listen, if you engage, if you embrace the fullness of my words. Do not think that sharing my words is merely a task or obligation. When you share, you become a channel. You become a vessel through which light flows. Each time you speak my truth to another, each time you offer hope, each time you help a soul find peace, you multiply the power of my words. You cannot imagine the reach of the light that begins with a single heart. And yet one heart is all it takes to start a wave that changes countless lives. I know the temptation to ignore, to move on, to think this does not apply to me or I will do it later. But my child, the later may never come. Time as you know it is not as it seems. The moment you receive my words fully is the moment when your life can begin to change. Do not procrastinate your salvation, your peace, your clarity. Each moment is a gift. And each moment you spend ignoring the gift is a moment lost. Your heart, my child, is a sacred temple. It is where I dwell. It is where my light shines brightest. Do not fill it with fear, anger, or doubt. Let these words be like water to your spirit. Let them cleanse, renew, and restore you. When you listen, truly listen, you are not simply hearing. You are drinking from the source of eternal strength. And when you act upon these words, you become an embodiment of my will, a walking reflection of my love. My child, there are times when you will question your worth, your purpose, and your place in this world. These questions are not signs of weakness. They are signs of your humanity, and they are signs that you are ready to receive deeper truth. Know this, you are loved beyond measure. You are capable beyond your own understanding. You are stronger than the challenges you face. And all of this power and love flows into you. Not because of what you have done, but simply because you are mine. The world will try to confuse you. It will offer easier paths, false comforts, and promises that fail. But I offer you clarity, steadfastness, and hope. I offer you a hand to hold when your heart trembles, a light to guide you when darkness surrounds, and a peace that transcends understanding. You do not need to seek it elsewhere. It is within you. It is always within you. Recognize this truth, my child. Your life is sacred. Your journey is sacred. And your struggles, as painful as they may seem, are sacred, too. They shape you, teach you, and draw you closer to me. Do not shrink from them. Do not escape them through ignorance or denial. Face them with my words in your heart, and you will see how my strength rises within you, how my love surrounds you, and how my light leads you to victory. My child, the time for ignorance has passed. The time for full awareness, full engagement, and full faith is now. Listen, receive, act, share. These are not just instructions. They are the way to freedom, the way to peace, the way to a life that honors your true spirit. You were not made to wander in darkness. You were made to walk in my light. You were made to be a beacon, a teacher, a lover, and a bringer of hope. Never doubt the power of my words. They cannot fail you. They will not fail you. But you must hold them close, apply them, and carry them forward. Do not fear the troubles that come. Fear only the moment you turn away from the light. Turn back now. Turn back often. Return to my words again and again. Let them set you free. Let them heal you. And let them guide you through all things. And know this, my child, I am always with you. Always. In every breath, every step, every thought, every action. Even when the world seems silent. Even when you think you walk alone, I am there. And through my presence, through my love, through my truth, you will overcome. You will rise. You will shine. My child, I speak to you now because you have heard my words about trouble. And yet you seek to understand why I said in this world you will have trouble. These words are not spoken to frighten you, nor to make you despair, but to prepare you, to awaken you to a truth that many do not understand. Life as it is filled with challenges. A child trouble can be faced easily with faith because faith changes how you see the world. Without faith, trouble seems insurmountable, a wall too high to climb. With faith, the same trouble becomes a stepping stone, an opportunity, a challenge that can be overcome. Faith does not remove the trouble. It removes the fear, the despair, and the sense of helplessness that trouble brings. Faith lifts you, carries you, and makes you stronger than the circumstances you face. I have shown you, my child, that trouble is a tool. It is not random, nor is it merely punishment. It is a teacher. It is a test. It is a reflection of the world in which you live and a means through which your heart can grow stronger. When you embrace trouble with faith, you do not simply endure. You thrive, you learn, you become a light for others. This is why I told you to expect trouble. I did not want you to be taken unawares. But I wanted you to understand that trouble and faith are inseparable partners on the path of life. Faith, my child, is more than belief. It is action. It is trust. And it is commitment. When you face trouble, you have a choice to turn away, to despair, to let anxiety overcome you, or to turn toward me, to trust in my love, to cling to my presence, and to allow my spirit to carry you. Those who choose faith do not walk without struggle. They do not walk without trouble, but they walk with a light that shines even in the darkness, a peace that rests even amid chaos, and a strength that cannot be taken away. I told you that trouble will come because I want you to realize the importance of faith. Many seek happiness, many seek comfort, many seek security. But true security is found only in me. True peace is found only in me. True strength is found only in me. True strength is found only in me. When you face trouble with faith, you are not seeking temporary relief. You are drawing from a source of eternal power. A well that never runs dry. A love that never fails. Consider this, my child. Trouble teaches humility. It shows you the limitations of your own strength and the infiniteness of mine. When you recognize that you cannot face life alone, and when you turn to me, you tap into a power greater than your own. This is why trouble exists. This is why I said it would come. It is not to break you, but to guide you, to teach you, and to draw you closer to me. My child, there will be times when trouble feels overwhelming, when the storms seem unending, and when your heart grows weary. Do not let these moments turn into despair. Remember that trouble is temporary, but my presence is eternal. Remember that trouble is a test, but faith is your victory. Remember that trouble is an opportunity to trust me deeper, to walk with me closer, and to become stronger than you ever knew you could be. Humanity walks through a world where darkness exists alongside light, where struggle touches every heart, and where sorrow enters even the happiest homes. But my child, this trouble is not without purpose. I told you of it, so that when it comes, you will not be shocked. You will not be crushed. Instead, you will be ready to stand, ready to face it, and ready to conquer it through faith. You see, my child, trouble is an inevitable part of human experience because the world in which you walk is not perfect. It is filled with free will. And with free will comes the possibility of error, of hurt, of decision that leads to struggle. You will encounter deceptive paths, choices made by others and by yourself that cause pain, and circumstances that seem unfair or unjust. This is not a sign that I have abandoned you, nor that the world is against you. Rather, it is a reflection of the reality of existence. Trouble exists so that you may choose, so that your heart may strengthen, so that your faith may be tested and revealed as true. When I spoke these words, I wanted you to know something essential. Trouble is inevitable, but despair is optional. Fear is optional. Many believe that trouble means failure. But this is not true. Trouble is merely a part of life. It does not define you. It does not determine your worth. It does not define you. It does not determine your worth. It does not measure the love I have for you. Trouble is an opportunity for you to choose faith, to lean on me, to trust in my presence even when the path is dark. My child, faith is the key. When you face trouble with faith, you're not walking alone. You are not powerless. You're embracing a strength that is greater than any obstacle, greater than any storm, greater than any force that would try to harm you. Faith is the bridge between trouble and peace, between fear and courage, between despair and joy. This is why I told you that trouble will come not to frighten you but to show you the power of faith, to invite you to hold on to me. To remind you that with me nothing is impossible. Consider, my child, how you experience trouble. Sometimes it arrives slowly, like a drip of water that gradually fills a vessel. Other times it comes suddenly like a storm that rips through without warning. In both cases, the outcome is the same. You have a choice. You can fight alone, trusting only in your own strength, or you can call upon me, trust in my guidance, and let my spirit carry you through. Those who trust in themselves alone will be weary, burdened, and sometimes overcome. But those who trust in me will discover a strength they did not know existed, a courage that surprises them, and a peace that transcends understanding. Do not think, my child, that faith is merely a word. Faith is a living, breathing force within you. It is the connection between your heart and my heart, between your spirit and my spirit. When you believe, truly believe, you tune your soul to the frequency of heaven. Troubles may still come, but they will touch you differently. They will not crush you. They will not defeat you. They will become teachers, guides, and tests that prove your strength and your resilience. My child, the reason I told you in the scriptures that trouble will come is so that you may not be surprised, and so that your faith may grow stronger. Many seek to live without trouble, thinking that a life of comfort is the same as a life of blessing. But this is not true. A life without trouble is often a life without growth, without depth, without understanding. Trouble teaches you patience, resilience, compassion, and wisdom. Trouble shapes you into who you were created to be. And when you face trouble with faith, you discover a joy and a strength that cannot be taken away. I told you that trouble will come also to prepare you for the glory that follows. No victory is sweeter than one won through struggle. No light shines more brightly than the one that emerges after darkness. Your faith, my child, is like a lamp. When trouble comes, it tests the lamp. Does it wane or does it shine more brightly? Faith that endures trouble is faith that I can use to move mountains, to heal hearts, and to bring light to others. This is the purpose of trouble. Not to destroy, but to reveal the power of trusting in me. Consider the stories in the scriptures, my child. Many who faced great struggles did not fall because they had faith. They were not without trouble. They were not without fear or doubt. But they held on to me. They trusted my guidance. And in doing so they became instruments of my love and power. You too can walk this path. Your troubles are not signs that you have failed. They are signs that you are being prepared, that you are being shaped, and that your faith is being strengthened. I have told you that in this world you will have trouble so that you may see the value of faith. Without trouble, faith remains untested, and untested faith does not grow. With trouble, faith is refined like gold purified in fire. The more you trust me in the midst of trouble, the more you become who I created you to be. My child, there is nothing in life that can separate you from my love. Trouble may come, fear may arise, and uncertainty may threaten. But faith anchored in my presence makes you unshakable. Faith is not a promise that trouble will never come, but a promise that you will never face it alone, that you will never face it without strength, and that you will walk through it with courage. I speak to you now to reveal the depth of this truth. Trouble is part of life. Faith is your guide. And with faith, trouble becomes a pathway, not a prison. It becomes a gateway to greater understanding, greater peace, and greater joy. When you embrace trouble with faith, you become a witness to my power, a testimony to my love, and a beacon of hope to others. My child, remember always that trouble will come. But faith in me makes all things possible. Your heart, your spirit, and your life are safe in my hands. Lean on me, trust in me, and walk with faith. Trouble will not destroy you. It will not define you. It will not take you away from the light that I have placed within you. You will overcome. You will rise and you will shine, not in spite of trouble but because of faith. I told you this in the scriptures, my child, because I wanted you to understand that trouble is not the end. Trouble is a part of the journey, a challenge that teaches, a test that reveals, and a strength that builds. And through it all, faith in me is the anchor, the light, and the strength that makes trouble bearable, meaningful, and transformative. So listen, my child, trust, believe, and hold on. Trouble will come, but faith will guide you. Trouble will test you, but faith will strengthen you. Trouble will challenge you, but faith will carry you. You are never alone, never forgotten, and never without the power to overcome. Through trouble, your faith will grow. Through faith, trouble will become light. And through it all, my love will surround you, lift you, and transform you. Amen. Thanks for watching God's Helps. Subscribe for daily divine messages. Click on the bell icon. Don't miss out daily God's message.